Let's spend a couple of crochet days together. Typically in a week I have a couple of days where I can do anything crochet related, whether that's editing, filming, writing patterns, actually crocheting. And so I thought I could bring you along and you can hang out with me for the next couple of days. Also, hello, if you don't know me, my name is Rajan, aka Not Half Bad Crochet, and if you like all things crochet related, like vlogs, day in the lives, process videos, tutorials, then please consider giving my channel a little subscribe. Also, whilst you're here, drop this video a like, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I have been doing a lot more of these kind of like vlog style videos, and I do have a bunch of process videos, so if you enjoy this kind of thing, consider checking out some of my previous ones. I have a few linked in the description. So we are going to go back in time to the beginning of my day.
Hi buddy. Hello, you're so cute.
And now I am back home. I got my hair cut. I think it looks okay. I'm always a bit like, I'm not sure, like straight after I get my hair cut. I think it looks fine. It's still kind of drying. I did top up the colour as well, just because the colour had faded quite a bit. And I am growing out the colour, so that's why my roots look fucking insane. But yeah, I think it looks cute. I'll get used to it. I've actually styled it as well, which I am very lazy and I don't always style my hair. So maybe that's kind of contributing to the fact why I think it looks a little bit different, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. So I don't have a huge amount on my agenda for the next couple of days. If you have caught any of my recent crochet day vlogs, I am working on my first ever Tunisian crochet project and it's going very, very well. I'm also doing a video pattern alongside it, so I've been filming the tutorial, the pattern for it, and I've also been editing, and I'm very nearly finished with the actual sweater. I've only got like a few little parts of the sweater to finish, so I'm really hoping I can finish it either today or tomorrow and then get it blocked. And once it's blocking, then I can kind of work on editing the tutorial pattern part of it. Really want to finish this. This is taking me, it feels like it's taking me a really long time. I don't think it has. I think it's been like maybe 3 weeks, and I think obviously because I am having to stop crocheting to film the tutorial part, is obviously taking me a little bit longer than it would if I was just to be crocheting. I'm trying not to, you know, be all hustle culture and just like take it a little bit easy, and like 3 weeks to crochet myself a sweater, that's pretty fucking impressive. Especially if you're a plus size babe, especially if you've got big tits, especially if you're making it relatively long. Trying not to kind of put pressure on myself to finish it. I do hope that I'm gonna get it finished today. I think I've only got like a little bit of the bottom ribbing to do and then the neckline ribbing, and the only parts I have to film is just one part for the bottom ribbing, and then I need to film the neckline ribbing. So I don't have a lot left that I need to do, which is great. And then from there I am gonna then be working on my next project, which is really, really exciting. So I will talk about it a little bit more once and if I actually start it during this vlog. Also, big news. So I made myself a boba, and if you saw my last crochet video, you know that I had a root canal procedure done. Since like November last year, I have not been able to chew on the left side of my mouth, only on the right side of my mouth. So literally like 5 months, a really long time, I've had to force myself to just chew on one side of my mouth. I could chew my boba, I could chew it. I could chew it on the left side of my mouth. It was crazy. This probably means nothing to you, but 5 months of being able to only have soft food, not have anything chewy or crunchy or firm, and having to chew on one side of my mouth has actually been driving me nuts. I've already told my partner, he sent many congratulations, so it's a very big deal. I do have a couple of chores that I need to do. I need to change the bedding, I need to put the laundry out. Why is there always so much fucking laundry? Anyway, I have some chores that I need to do, so I'm gonna bring you along with me. It is 1:15 now, and I was just recording some videos for TikTok and a little monthly favorites video for YouTube as well. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. I really love monthly favorites videos, like, you know, like OG beauty bloggers and vloggers and stuff, like when they used to do a monthly favorites. I used to live for that shit, and I saw that Sai did one on their channel a little while ago, and I was like, I want to do one. So I've kind of done like a fiber arts and like miscellaneous stuff sort of monthly favorites video. So hopefully you enjoy it, and you know, keep an eye out on my channel for that, because that will be coming soon. But yeah, I think they're fun, so hopefully people enjoy it, and then I can make some more. But now I'm going to have some lunch because I'm a little bit peckish, and then I am going to work on my sweater. I don't have a lot that I want to do today. I think I just want to mostly chillax. I've done some editing of my TikToks. It took me so long. With TikToks, I find that I end up doing more takes because I obviously want to keep it shorter. But obviously with YouTube, I can just yap, you know? So it takes me actually longer. Not longer to edit the TikToks versus editing a YouTube video, but there's more faffing around when it comes to me editing a TikTok. But whatever, it's fine. It's done now. So I've edited them. I'm gonna post them later today. It's fucking cold. I opened the windows thinking that it was warm because it was nice and sunny earlier, and it's fucking freezing now. So I'm gonna have to shut the windows and put my heated blanket on. It's very cold. But I have just finished my lunch, finished editing my TikToks, and now I'm going to actually start crocheting. I think it's like 2:30, 3. Oh my god, it's 3:30. The day has absolutely flown by. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do some crocheting now, and I think I'm gonna watch a movie. I downloaded a bunch of movies the other day. Oh, freezing. God, that was so dramatic. I actually had to go and shut the windows. I was getting too cold. So, movie options. I have Heart Eyes with Mason Gooding. It's like a thriller comedy, I believe. I think it's meant to be a bit comedic. And then I have Picture This with Simone Ashley. It's like a rom-com. Or I'm thinking The Last Showgirl with London Tipton. I can't remember the actress's name, but it's got London Tipton in it, and it looks quite good. I think that's a little bit more on the serious side. I think I want to watch something a bit more chill. So maybe Picture This. I think I'm gonna watch that. Come on. Hi. Oh, it's on the ground. You got it? Is that nice? Hi. Sure how I feel about that film. So I just finished it. I personally think it was very cheesy, and like not in like a fun kind of like a little bit cringe, a little bit cheesy, nostalgic sort of way. It felt cheesy in like a secondhand embarrassment kind of way. The vibe that like the main character, Simone Ashley's character, was giving was like very much like Bridget Jones's level of like clumsiness and accident prone, but worse and not endearing, you know. And I personally don't really like that type of character anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think maybe I'm being a little bit more critical because obviously it's like a very South Asian oriented storyline. I want to see my people represented well, and I just don't think that this was a good representation, unfortunately. I think as well that they did this thing that happens a lot in media, especially Western media that has South Asian characters, is that there's kind of like this mocking nature towards religious or cultural like traditions and stuff, and if you watch it you might pick up on it. And yes, don't get me wrong, some South Asian communities definitely need critiquing and definitely need to grow, but yeah, I don't know, it just kind of made me feel a little bit uncomfortable, I can't lie. And the storyline was like obviously very cheesy, it was very predictable, like it was nothing surprised me in the way that the story was told, and so because of that I was expecting everything else to kind of be stepped up a little bit, but it just wasn't. I don't know, man, I wasn't a fan of it. And yes, I probably am being more critical because obviously it's a kind of mainly South Asian cast, and like I very rarely see South Asian people represented in media. And I was thinking about the only time I've ever related to a South Asian dominated film that's like a Western movie is Bend It Like Beckham, and that came out when I was a teenager, and I'm like in my 30s now, so it's been a very long time since I've actually resonated with a piece of media. And obviously Bend It Like Beckham has its problems, whatever, it came out in like the early 2000s, whatever, but that is the only time where I've seen like an accurate portrayal of my specific culture, my religion, and like my kind of community's dynamics, you know, the good and the bad. Simone Ashley is beautiful, she was good in it, she played the role well, but the role itself was very basic, so it wasn't particularly exciting to watch. I don't think I would recommend it, nor would I watch it again. It's probably like a 1.5, 2-star movie for me. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, that's my feelings. I did manage to get all of my bottom ribbing done, so that's all done now, and I'm just making a start on my neckline ribbing, and it's like 6 o'clock, I think, nearly. But yeah, I've also been faffing around, so I think that's why so much time has gone by, and I did also stop to film some of the tutorial part as well that I need to do. But yeah, I think my partner's coming home relatively soon, and then I'll cook us dinner, and then I'll probably just hang out with my partner for the rest of the evening. But yeah, I'm probably going to continue this. I'm really hoping to get this neckline finished, and then ideally I want to have it blocked by the end of today, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm also fine to block it tomorrow morning, like I'm also okay to do that, so I won't like push myself to. But if I finish the neckline in a reasonable time, then I'll block it tonight. If not, or if I'm like forcing myself to do it, or if it's like late or whatever, then I will do it tomorrow, and that's okay. Fucking end. It is a new day, and I just went out this morning to go to the gym. I got my eyebrows done, and now I'm back home. So amazing news, I finished off my clown jewel sweater. I just finished off the neckline ribbing. It looks so good. I'm really pleased. I did a try on yesterday and it fits really nicely. I am going to be blocking it today, so I won't be weaving in the ends until after I've blocked it. So I'm going to film some content for this, for my kind of process video vlog, and then some TikToks, some like before and afters, and then I will actually go and block it and then get it on the blocking mat. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do for my next project, which is very exciting. And if you saw my vlog that I did probably at the end of 2024, beginning of 2025, where I basically talked about all of the projects that I want to do for this year, I basically have everything written down in this little notebook, and I've kind of been going in like order, because I wrote them in an order, not like you know, cemented, but in a rough order of how I wanted to do each project based on like what time of year it would be and like the weather and stuff. And yeah, so I've been kind of like ticking it off, and like for the most part I've done it in the order that I've written it down, but there are a few that I'm kind of like, I could do that now, or I could kind of mix it up. So I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to do for my next project basically. Okay, so my piece is now blocking, and I have my leftover yarn from the project, and I'm just gonna wind this up because I did kind of use some of the skeins, and there's some little random balls left over from where I just cut off the yarn a bit too early. So let's get winding. Come on, you bitch. Oh my god, this fucking yarn is so tangly. It's got no business behaving like this. Hi. So I've kind of finished up my day. It's like 6 p.m. now, and I basically realized that I had footage for 3 different YouTube videos. So one was the tutorial for the clown jewel sweater, one's the like project video for the clown jewel sweater, and then one is this vlog. So I was kind of like, well, if I start a new project, I'm probably gonna want to like vlog the process, and I was like, I cannot have 4 videos on the go. So I was like, let me just deal with the footage that I have already. And then I had like a little little bit of footage to go for the Clown Jewels like sweater process video, so I kind of edited that just so it wasn't going to be as big of a job for me to edit. And editing just takes so long, man, and I'm a relatively quick editor as well. Like, I don't think any video has ever taken me over like 8 hours, but I think the fact that I have 3 videos on the go, I was like, mentally I don't want to overstimulate myself, I don't want to confuse myself, I don't want to get my files mixed up. So I just kind of organized my brain, but also physically organized all of the files and the videos and finished editing and blah blah blah. So I feel a little bit better. I made myself a boba. Look at my fun cup. It's a Black Panther Wakanda Forever one. It's so cute. My sister got it from the cinema when Wakanda Forever had come out, and she sent it to me in the post because she was like, I know you love sippy cups, and I do. I love sippy cups. I do have a kind of yearly project. If you followed me for a while, you may know about this, but basically in 2024 I wanted to do like basically like a temperature blanket, but not a temperature blanket. I wanted to do like a year-long project, and so I decided to make a blanket. But I basically was like, I will do 1 square for every new movie I have watched in 2024. And I think I've mentioned this in my previous vlogs, but I keep a list of all of the new movies that I've watched because I'm very much like a comfort watch person. By me keeping a list, it's kind of like a nice way to encourage me to watch something new rather than just default into watching like one of my comfort movies, especially when I kind of get a little bit of decision paralysis, blah blah blah. Anyway, I decided to do this blanket. Obviously it's 2025, I have not finished the blanket, and I did watch 200 new movies last year. It's gonna be a big fuck ass blanket. So what I've decided, and I've been working on it intermittently as and when, just kind of randomly when I can be bothered or when I feel like it. So like it's coming along, but like very slowly, and I'm not gonna rush myself to get it done or anything like that. And I am vlogging the process just here and there. So I do have some squares that I can crochet for that. That's what I'm trying to say. A very long-winded way of me saying that basically. But yeah, whilst my partner skateboards, I think I'm gonna crochet some of those squares. I think I have my list here. In the back of my kind of crochet notebook, I basically have all of the movies. But these aren't all 200 of them. These are just the ones that I kind of was working on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages worth of movies, and that's not all 200. And so some of them I have ticked off. But basically the way I'm doing the blanket is that for every star rating I'm doing like a different color order. So it's the same colors, they're just ordered in a different way depending on the star rating that I've got, because I wanted some like uniformity to the blanket. I think I have like 80 odd squares to make. I think that's how I'm gonna spend the rest of my evening, and when my partner comes back we might play some video games, we'll have dinner together and just chill out. But damn son, I watched a lot of fucking movies last year. It's quite crazy actually. Beetlejuice 2 I gave 2 stars. I did not enjoy that film. I have beef with Tim Burton, but whatever. I won't start because I would just go on a tangent. And then the animated Addams Family movie, I gave that 1 star because I really did not enjoy it. Blink Twice, I fucking loved that. I gave that 4 stars. First Omen, I gave that 4 stars. There's not that many 5 stars on here if I'm being so real. Monkey Man, I gave 5 stars. I fucking loved that movie. I've watched it like 4 times already. Challengers, I also gave 5 stars. Prom Dates, I gave 5 stars. If you've not watched Prom Dates, it's so fucking funny. It's basically like super bad, but there's 2 girl besties, like women besties. Well, they're girls, they're teenagers. Girl besties, and one of them is a lesbian. I'll just leave you with that. It's so fucking good. It's really funny. I'd highly recommend it. Oh gosh, I've watched so many films. It's What's Inside. That's a really good film. I gave that one 4 stars. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Also, Killer Clouds from Outer Space. That was the first time I watched it last year. I gave that 4 stars. I understand why it's a classic. That was so fucking good. This is like a little time capsule. Oh, The Wild Robot, I gave 5 stars. Absolutely deserved. I do feel like they were snubbed at every awards that they were in. Dinner in America, I gave 5 stars. I really loved that film and it was a beautiful surprise. My Old Ass, I gave 4 stars. I really enjoyed that. That was another little surprise from me. And that is enough of a tangent. I've been talking for too long. I'm gonna crochet some squares, I'm gonna drink my boba, and I'm probably gonna watch a movie or something. Oh my gosh, I can watch Jurassic World 2 because I wanted to watch that all day, but because I was faffing around doing all my editing and blocking my shit and blah blah blah. Oh yes, I can finally watch it. I'm gonna watch that. Oh, I have to do it with a DVD player. Okay, it won't be as bad this time. If you saw my last vlog, I had to piss around with a DVD player because my partner got a gaming PC and I'm useless with PCs and I don't know how to use it. I'm a Mac person, okay? Anyway, I'm going to try. I'm going to be really brave. I'm gonna put this fucking film on. I'm gonna drink some boba and I'm gonna crochet. Oh no, I got stuck. I think it might be working. I did it! Amazing. amazing. I did it. I did it, everyone. Okay, well I spoke too soon because now every time I go to do full screen, this happens. Why is this so difficult? Who do you think is the most annoying Jurassic Park / World kid? Because the kids are all objectively very annoying in their own special way. So in Jurassic Park we have Lex and Tim, who are the OG kids, and then in Jurassic Park 2 we have Kelly, who is Ian Malcolm's daughter. She's kind of annoying because she literally like snuck onto the island, but whatever. Jurassic Park 3 with Eric, I personally don't think that Eric is that annoying. I'm also just very impressed that he was able to survive the whole time on an island full of dinosaurs on his own. Jurassic World, you have Gray and Zach. I think they're both annoying in their own way, but I don't think they're the most annoying. They're not up there for me. And then of course you have Maisie in Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. I think she's definitely more annoying in Fallen Kingdom. So I think my ranking would be, at the least annoying would be Eric, who is in Jurassic Park 3. And then I think it would be Gray and Zach from Jurassic World. I would say that Tim and Lex weren't that annoying because they had no idea what they were getting themselves into. They had no fucking clue. So I think they're the next least annoying. And then it's between Kelly and Maisie. Kelly is annoying. Like, I feel like she does a lot of stupid stuff. And obviously she snuck onto the island, which in itself is just very silly. But Maisie is also really fucking annoying as well. I think they're tied. I think they're tied for the most annoying. Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think is the most annoying kid in the Jurassic Park / World universe?
Good morning.
Good morning, it is the next day. So yesterday me and my partner had a really nice chill day. We went into London because there was this food hall that I'd been to a little while ago with one of my friends, but I kept talking about how good the food was. So me and my partner went, we ate a bunch of really delicious food. We literally were so full for the rest of the day. And then we just kind of took a wander around, went to Covent Garden, my partner went to Uniqlo, and then he picked up some stuff. I really liked a bag. There was a really cool bag that I saw, but the strap was long enough for like a shoulder bag, but it wasn't long enough for a crossbody, and I personally would have liked to have it as a crossbody. But it was a really cool, like squishy kind of almost like sleeping bag texture, and it had like a drawstring and it looked like it held a lot of stuff. So I really kind of want that bag, but also I do want the strap to be longer. Anyway, we had a really nice day, and then we just came home and we slept off our food babies, and now it's a new day. We've done some cleaning today. I have showered, I washed my hair, hence why it's looking a little bit crispy. And now I'm going to work on the project that I was talking about before, where I needed to like frog an older project, and I've kind of like recorded some content and stuff, so I feel comfortable frogging it. Part of me is a little bit scared. Like I literally went to go just talk to my partner because I was like, okay, I've recorded this, I've taken pictures, I've done this, you know, so I'm kind of feeling a little bit apprehensive to frog it because it's such a beautiful piece, and obviously I want to have pictures of it and content to make on TikTok and on here, and I'm doing like a whole vlog process as well for YouTube of like the before and after and stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to like make sure that I have everything before I, you know, unravel the whole garment. But here is the piece. So this is the all frill sweater, and I think I mentioned it's one of my own patterns and was one of the first pieces that I actually wrote a pattern for. Not my first pattern that I released, because there was some like delays with the testing and stuff, and then I just kind of like got in my head about releasing a pattern, and it was a whole thing. But this is the piece. It's a really beautiful v-neck. It's got obviously this really lovely dramatic frilly collar, and then it has these beautiful frilly sleeves on the end with these like cuffs. Very kind of dramatic and like fun, and the yarn is just stunning. It's beautiful. It is one of those things where this is more of a statement piece for me, and whilst I have worn it for like, you know, special occasions and where I wouldn't kind of feel particularly overdressed wearing something like this, I definitely really want to like utilize the yarn into something that I can wear on a more regular basis. I'm gonna frog it. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna unravel it, turn it back into yarn, and then I can do something fun with it. So yeah, let's get frogging. It's happening.
Oh shit.
It's happening. Ah!
That's the highest you can go.
Not that high. Ah!
Oh, I don't think I've
That
been
was
that
so
high
high
in
for you.
years.
This is taking me so long. I have got my front panel left, and then this is what's left of the back panel. Oh my god, it's taken so fucking long because there's just so many frills. Obviously it's called the all frill sweater, and obviously because I'm reusing the yarn, I am wanting to utilize as much of the yarn as possible. I'm trying to like obviously find the edge and then make sure I'm not cutting off too much yarn, and trying to unthread it and make sure it's not tangled rather than cutting it off and then wasting the yarn sort of thing. Basically it's taking so fucking long. I've been doing this for like 2 hours, maybe even a little bit more. I had a little break for some lunch, and I had a little trip to the shop as well. The end is near for sure, but I was not expecting it to take this long. I really thought I would be on the sofa crocheting by now, but whatever, we're doing it. I will be complaining the whole way, and I suppose this is like the hardest part of the whole thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna carry on. Oh, you know what? Okay, I am stopping here because I can feel myself getting irritable, and when that happens, well, not irritable but impatient, let's say, and when that happens and I become impatient, I don't concentrate as much, and so I was like getting the yarn stuck, you know, and it goes like underneath the winder, and then there's parts that like I've just been like cutting bits off that I don't really need to be cutting off if I just like took 5 seconds to unravel it, because I'm feeling impatient and I'm like I want to get this done. So I'm gonna pause here. I basically got all of it done except for the front panel. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's like 5 p.m. I think I started at like 3, but yeah, whatever. You can't make me finish it, okay? I'm not going to. I refuse. But I got a decent amount of yarn out of it. Where the fuck's my yarn? Oh, it's here. Okay. Ah, I dropped it. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Okay, so all of the yarn is in this container, and I got a good amount. I have this giant skein. I have another giant skein. It was 2 like, you know, medium-sized skeins. That's the like size comparison. 2 mediums. Oh my god, I dropped it. 3, I would say like small ones, and then I've got some like really small ones, this kind of size, and then I've got like a few balls. So that's all the small skeins in there. I knew that this was going to take a long time. I made a whole sweater and I've unraveled it. I think that's not that bad. I just want to sit on the movie. I want to sit on the couch and watch a movie now. Okay, for some reason it's not recognizing my hard drive, which has the movie on it. There is no reason for this to not work. I've done everything right. Anyway, I think I'm going to try and put this movie onto a USB instead and see if that works. A little rant from me because this PC is driving me nuts. Okay, I've calmed down now. Oh, this is so annoying. I just hate it when things don't work for absolutely no fucking reason. My partner has now alerted me to, because I messaged him being like, I fucking hate your computer, and he's told me that apparently with external drives like hard drives and USBs, they can sometimes be formatted to a Mac, and if they are, they're not going to be recognized on a PC. which I think is fucking stupid, and I don't remember formatting it, but I have had that hard drive for probably about 15 years. Anyway, whatever, I can watch the film now. I just was really annoyed, and I think it's allowed. I'm allowed to be annoyed. I've done my swatch. Here is what it looks like in this terrible, terrible lighting. It's like a really cute, like, ribbed stitch. I think it's really fun. Obviously, it will look better in a normal size. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna look cool. Yes. Okay, it is going really, really well. So here's a little kind of close up. I think it looks really, really cool with these colors. It's got like a slight rib to it. I don't know if you can see, because obviously this part of the rib is like quite dark, but yeah, it looks really cool in the colors of this yarn as well. And yeah, I'm pleased with how it's coming along. I've just double checked the fit of it as well, because I'm going to be working vertically, and yeah, it's going really, really well. Now I'm actually crocheting it. I'm like, awesome, great. And I've not even been crocheting for that long, so I feel like this is also going to work up relatively quickly as well, which will be quite nice. But yeah, I'm about to have some dinner. My partner is coming home from skateboarding, so I think I'm going to leave this vlog here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me these past couple of days, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a little like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and let me know what projects you're working on at the moment. I feel like we're in that kind of odd transitional time where some people are doing summer stuff, some people are still doing like sweaters and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you're working on. And of course, remember to subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of other vlogs and process videos. If you are interested, you can check them out too. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next one.